Tonight's headlines are brought to you in part by Coldwell Energy and McDonald's.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sally Limis. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. The governor calls it a late Christmas gift, which will be in the pockets of CNMI retirees soon. Also tonight, a constituent demonstrates a hunger strike in Suzuki. And it's a festival missed by many residents, including myself. Flame Tree Fest is back. In sports, the mixed martial arts takes commitment and determination. A young fellow shares his story. Stay with us, we have these stories and more next here on the Channel 2 News.
I have a phone. I have no TV. Ooh, TV on phone. I have a tablet. I have no TV. Ooh, TV on tab. I have a TV. I have a stick. Ooh, TV on stick. I want my streaming. I want my TV. Ooh, streaming TV.
And there you have it, McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich. From the makers of the world's most stolen fries. The juicy chicken sandwich from the place that offers extra napkins for a reason. The tender chicken sandwich from the creators of a sandwich phenomenon. So you won't just be biting into a chicken sandwich, you'll be biting into McDonald's new crispy, juicy, tender chicken sandwich. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Half a day to the WAMI and good evening, Commonwealth. Today is Friday, April 29, 2022. Governor Torres signed into law a bill that will provide a $1,000 bonus to all the CNMI retirees. It is expected to be out by next week. House Bill 22-95, Senate Substitute 1, is now public law. Members of the legislature, cabinet members, and a few retirees were gathered at the governor's office on Thursday to witness the signing.
To all the retirees, I apologize that the House majority took this long to finally accept that we need to to give the retirees their bonus.
Governor Torres first announced the bonus in December of last year, expressing it was his Christmas gift to the retirees. The governor requested for legislative support to create a new program and business unit for the retiree bonus and for reprogramming authority. The House did identify several flaws in the request, and since then, it's been a back and forth debate on funding sources and other issues. Senator Vinny Sablon took another try and proposed new funding sources for the bonus, which was passed by the House on Tuesday. Sablon expresses his appreciation for the patience of the community.
The retirees now have paved the way, actually, in the beginning of our Commonwealth and of our government. It was you retirees that actually came up with how our government should function and how our government should work. So with that, we are forever grateful for your work.
The governor says he has discussed with Finance Secretary David Attilig on when the disbursement of the bonus will be out.
And he has been communicating with the settlement fund. And the latest information we got as of this morning is they will push this out no later than Friday of next week. So again, there is papers that needs to be done. So that's a really good news. So congratulations.
It's the first in the CNMI. One constituent begins a hunger strike, hoping to call the attention of the Commonwealth Election Commission on his stance on write-in votes.
I believe that any person should not be deprived of their civil rights to choose who they want as their vote of confidence. And in this process, that very essence of the write-in vote speaks for itself.
Raymond Borja Kitigua is on his third day of a hunger strike. Kitigua is stationed at the Civic Beach in Susupi, right across the Commonwealth Election Commission. His reason for protest?
We have 3 candidates running for governor, A, B, and C. But yet these A, B, and C candidates are that they don't have your vote of confidence. But person D has your vote of confidence. So literally the Board of Election currently is saying you have the right to vote, but we do not have the right to choose who to vote. And that is the very essence why I'm here today, is that who are you to tell me I can't vote for Ms. Melinda for governor or Mr. Hutchinson for congressman, that only these people that you're putting in a black and white sheet for me to choose. Where is my option? Where's my right?
According to Kitigua, he has raised his concerns with the CEC executive director, and he feels as if his point wasn't heard.
It hurts because I feel like my life is not important, and this is why I'm saying this entity is supposed to be the safekeepers of the laws of democracy, yet they condone it, they condemn it.
Kitigua started his hunger strike at exactly 6 a.m. on Wednesday. He says his last meal was 7 p.m. Tuesday night, and his last gulp of water was just a few minutes before he secured his location. Kitigua is hoping to get the attention of the CEC, but he says only one official has reached out to him so far.
That's the sad thing. I wish I could acknowledge a couple of you, but I can only acknowledge one person at this point in time. And I want to acknowledge you, Governor, for reaching out and even to check on my well-being. Thank you. And the EMS did stop by. They took my pulse and everything. And yes, he's the only person that I acknowledge to even do something, care about.
It is the first known hunger strike protest in the CNMI, and Kitigua says he has received some support from the community.
They're in shock because this has never been done. And doing something never been done, you tend to have curiosity, but yet there's a barrier because of what I'm saying, oppression. They're scared of political motives, everything. People's mentality now is, no, it's time to break from that mentality. This has nothing to do with politics, what I'm doing. It is everyone's, I'm only asking a very simple thing, my right to be given back to me, so I can peacefully go on with my life. I'm firm. And if I'm gonna fall down, at least I know I'm falling down for my people and my children.
Lots of opportunities are popping up for students who want in on the college education. The Northern Marianas College celebrated Community College Month all throughout April. It was kicked off with a proclamation signing ceremony with the governor, followed by various events hosted by the college. The celebration is concluded with a PROA promise, which was initiated by the Board of Regents. NMC President Dr. Galvin Delon Guerrero.
When we were kind of looking at President Biden's Free Community College Initiative, and that did not go through, right? So the Board of Regents was interacting and networking with a lot of community college leaders across the nation, and we learned about what other states and territories are doing. So we decided to launch our own version.
It's called the PROA Promise Initiative, which has 3 parts. The first is the Last Dollar Scholarship Program, which would allow any U.S. citizen in the CNMI go to NMC at no cost.
Our goal is to kind of close the gap. Whatever balance is there, we're going to cover. And we're able to do that because Governor Torres has committed $250,000 to this scholarship initiative. The second plank is to help get students through college by improving wraparound services like counseling and support to ensure that we improve retention and graduation rates. And then the third plank is to help get students transition out of college by making sure that they have jobs and contributing to the CNMI workforce.
This program will be rolling out by the fall semester. The college also had its first National Signing Day earlier this afternoon. It's a movement across the nation that was started by First Lady Michelle Obama.
It's a chance for students to commit to go to college. So we got 4 high school students today to commit to going to NMC. Community colleges have always made a difference, especially for those with the greatest need and the least resources. NMC is proud to be a community college that supports all our students.
The college has reached several milestones in the past year. The executive branch and the legislative branch has continued to show their support for the college. A science fair was also held this afternoon. We'll have more on that on Monday. One of our island's top cultural events kicks off tonight at the Sugar King Park.
Flame Tree Arts Festival is back and in a new location this year at Sugar King Park in Garapan. The Arts Festival kicks off tonight, runs up until 11 p.m. and then goes Saturday and Sunday as well. Marianas Ukulele Festival is part of this year's festivities, and uke players will be on site tomorrow starting at 2 in the afternoon. Also Sunday. This is the 41st version of Flame Tree, and the first in 2 years. Saipan Community School scheduled to perform along with MHS and others, all coordinated by Saipan's uke master Larry Lee. There will be artists from all over selling their handicrafts, including from Saipan, Tinian, and Rhoda, and food vendors as well. Flame Tree Arts Festival on this weekend at the Sugar King Park in Garapan.
A lawmaker introduces legislation that supports the reintegration of those who have served and completed their time. It's called the Responsible Reintegration Act, a bill proposed by Representative Angel Damapon, who would like to give ex-offenders an opportunity and pathway for employment. The opportunity also benefits the employee.
Well, what this bill aims to do is to really give a tax incentive to qualified or to our business community who employ qualified ex-offenders, nonviolent ex-offenders, for a minimum of 2 tax years.
If the bill is passed and signed into law, it would incentivize businesses who hire ex-offenders by having their tax obligation waived.
The tax incentive really comes from by way of waiving a tax obligation the employer would have had on that employee's wages and salary. So instead of paying the tax, we rebate that tax back to the employer, but up to only a certain amount. And I believe in this legislation, it's up to $10,000 per employee.
Damapon says this bill proposal is similar to the Second Chance Act, which is a model legislation around the United States. The CNMI is celebrating Re-Entry Week, and this bill helps to spread awareness on the issue.
Some of the most important things in the system is one, we help the nonviolent ex-offender become a contributing member of our society, we grow our own labor workforce, and we give another resource to our business community by hiring these people. And honestly, some of the businesses already hire nonviolent ex-offenders, and some of these businesses have come forward and have shared that these are some of the most valuable employees in the organization because they've been given a second chance at life, and they take that extra step to make sure that they don't squander that opportunity.
The bill was introduced to the House earlier this week. It now goes to the Ways and Means Committee for further review. The Sinamay Democratic Party has officially unveiled their new office at the Quartermaster traffic light intersection on Middle Road. Party officials invite the public to learn about who they are and what they represent. The Democrats' headquarters has been up and running for a few months now, but they officially opened it up to the public on Thursday. Party Vice Chairwoman Luella Marciano.
We had it for a couple of months, but then we decided to wait for everybody to be on island, including Kilili, our U.S. delegate, to be here so he can join us. So we unveiled today for everyone on island. Everyone is welcome. Democrat, Independent, Republican, anyone that would like to know more about our party.
The event was kicked off with a roadside waving, followed by a meet and greet with the Democratic gubernatorial candidates, along with the mayoral and senatorial candidates.
We're looking for clean, transparent, responsible governance, and that's what we are standing for.
The party's candidate outreach is currently ongoing. Interested individuals may visit their new office for more information. Normalcy is coming back, with schools celebrating Cultural Day once more. Stay tuned.
I have a phone. I have no TV. Ooh, TV on phone. Get live TV on your phone or any device with DTV Plus from Docomo Pacific. Watch live channels or stream from your favorite apps on any device, all from your home Wi-Fi. No cable lines, no hassle, more savings. All for only $35 a month with your link bundle. DTV Plus, your cable TV on Wi-Fi. Ooh, TV on phone.
My journey began in 2019. I noticed white patch. Now it was stage 1 cancer. I told my wife that I had cancer. I just remember sitting in there with Dr. Moss. First thing that got into my mind was, how am I gonna get to my car? I mean, all the emotions were running through my head. I mean, I broke down. After my second surgery, I was cancer-free for 1 year and 28 days. During my routine checkup, cancer came back. Same thing, I got my surgery. Biopsy results from all that surgery came back negative again. And I've been cancer-free so far, just doing my 3 months CT scan, blood works. My advice to all is try not to pick up on bad habits. If you feel any type of sores or stuff in your mouth, visit CHC or any dental clinic for your free oral screening. Early detection is the best chance for your successful treatment.
Ready to quit tobacco? Call the Sinamay Tobacco Quit line at 670-323-7848. Visit your dental clinic for a free oral health screening.
At one of Saipan's beaches, this mother lays about 100 eggs under the cover of darkness. She hides her nest as best she can and then slowly makes her way back to the ocean. The eggs hatch and the babies head for the sea, where they will face a daily dose of danger. Just 1 in 1,000 will make it to adulthood. Those that do will one day lay their own eggs. Sea turtles are protected under CNMI law. If you see one that is stranded or if you see illegal activity, call the hotline at 287-8537.
Welcome back to the Channel 2 News. As Environmental Month comes to an end, the House of Representatives present a resolution that recognizes a known advocate and committed environmentalist. Pedro Joaquin Tadella was recognized by the House of Representatives on Tuesday for protecting, promoting, propagating, and preserving native plant species and the Commonwealth environment. Tadella has assisted several House members in providing plans to their project sites, and he also educates those around. Representative Joel Komatsu presented the House resolution to Pedro and his family.
Bill, we are so forever grateful. We see you out there. Your hard work is a testament to a lot of our government employees that you've exemplified the work of our government. Here in the Commonwealth, we are proud and honored to present this resolution on your behalf and to your other half, your family, for Frank, Forestry, for all the help that you do in preserving our natural environment. We're really proud of the work you do and honored to present this to you.
Tadella works for the forestry program under the Department of Lands and Natural Resources. Komatsu states he has known Tadella for quite some time and knows him to be very passionate about his job. Komatsu says he is definitely worthy of recognition.
I plant a lot of trees. I am a great believer in planting things for future generation. I loathe the now culture where you just live for today. You have to get up and plant the seed and see if it grows. But you can't just wait around. You have to water it and take care of it. Planting is a work of a lifetime. You never finish. I hope that while so many people are out smelling the flowers, someone is taking the time to plant some.
The Francisco M. Sablon Middle School in San Antonio had their first cultural day in 3 years. The pandemic disrupted the system, but students and staff of FMS were happy.
Happy Cultural Day! Hi, Mom! Hi, Mom!
This is the first time in 3 years. As part of our PSS, we highlight our Chamorro and Carolinian language heritage studies. And so this is a chance that we have to showcase what the kids have learned and also to showcase all the different cultures that attend FMS.
We do this celebration for the month of April where we teach the kids in our classroom all about Carolinian and Chamorro culture. So we have a set of activities that they do. So we have one whole week of muer making, and then the following week we teach them beads making, cooking, different kind of activities, singing, dancing. We also have performers, presenters from outside coming in and teach our kids. It helps them learn more about the Carolinian and Chamorro culture and have a better understanding and appreciate it more. And the kids nowadays, seeing them perform today, really show how much they love their culture. Some of them, they're learning their own culture too because they're so Americanized.
We have 6th to 8th graders that attend our school, and they either take Chamorro bilingual or they take Carolinian. And so in those classes, they do learn about the language and about the culture. but also we celebrate whatever culture that they come from. So today we have various performances. We even have some student groups. The one you can see behind me now is called the Micronesian Cultural Club, and so they just formed this year. This is their first year, and so they do lots of Micronesian cultural dances, and so it's very exciting just to see the students so excited to showcase the dances from the different cultures.
Happy Culture Day!
With the culture has to do with our identity, and when we have a strong foundation of who we are, it helps us in how we view the world, and it helps us in I think it gives us the courage to explore the world and explore even education and even decide what we might want to be in the world, how we want to make the world a better place. So we think that it's very critical, very important, and so that's why we have this day. And again, we celebrate all the different cultures that attend here, where we're just so glad that we do have like a rainbow of cultures that attend FMS. And so it's a great day, and we're excited to showcase our students.
Happy Culture Day!
All right. Now, why is it important that, we're teaching the kids to stay in touch with the culture?
It is very important because the children nowadays are losing their culture. So this is one way here in school to help promote and preserve the language and the culture.
All right, folks, don't go anywhere because we have sports up next.
I have a tablet. I have no TV. Ooh, TV on Tab. Get live TV on your tablet or any device with DTV Plus from Docomo Pacific. Watch live channels or stream from your favorite apps on any device, all from your home Wi-Fi. No cable lines, no hassle, more savings. All for only $35 a month with your link bundle. DTV Plus, your cable TV on Wi-Fi. Ooh, TV on Tab.
The Tan Soo Lin Foundation promotes the culture of giving back. The foundation and its generous partners are committed to supporting programs that include health, education, and sports. Initiatives that promote arts and culture, the environment, and tourism will benefit our community and our residents. Giving back and making a difference will help ensure that the island paradise we call home will be a better place to live.
I have a phone. I have no TV. Ooh, TV on phone. Get live TV on your phone or any device with DTV Plus from Docomo Pacific. Watch live channels or stream from your favorite apps on any device, all from your home Wi-Fi. No cable lines, no hassle, more savings. All for only $35 a month with your Link bundle. DTV Plus, your cable TV on Wi-Fi. Ooh, TV on phone.
Tonight's sports brought to you in part by Tan Holdings through the Tan Su Lin Foundation, making communities a better place to live.
Buenas sports fans.
And for tonight's KSPN Sports Report, a young student shares his journey of a sport he loves most, how his interest of Taekwondo came about, and his earning of a second-degree black belt. The harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. A quote by Leigh Brown.
Young Stars Shining, brought to you by the Tan Su Lin Foundation.
Tonight, we feature a young star with a second-degree black belt, 16-year-old Manuel Pangilinan.
I am a second-degree black belt here at Taekwondo.
Okay, so why Taekwondo?
I remember my dad telling me that I needed to do something other than just school, so he suggested this to me, and after I came, I never wanted to leave.
Pangilinan has been doing Taekwondo for quite some time now. Taekwondo made him a better person, and he also made a lot of friends through this sport.
All the physical activities and getting to know everyone, it make a lot of friends and, bettering myself.
Earning a black belt takes a lot of courage and commitment.
For first degree, it took me about 2 years, and second, about 3 to 4 years.
Like any other sport, there are also challenges in Taekwondo, especially as you climb to a higher rank.
Having to do a lot of physical activities, and then of course for the black belt test, you have to do 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and other physical challenges.
To keep in shape physically and mentally, he continues his training outside the Taekwondo gym.
Of course, other than doing Taekwondo at home, there are times when I work out, and yeah, that's basically it.
According to Pangilinan, Taekwondo is more on self-defense and how to protect yourself.
Taekwondo is mostly for learning how to protect yourself, not starting fights. It's just to make sure that you're safe if you happen to get in one.
Manuel is a member of the Blue Dragon Martial Arts in Chalankanoa.
Young Stars Shining, brought to you by the Tan Su Lin Foundation.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Hi, I'm Dre, one of the personal trainers here at Ghost Gym, and today I want to go over some exercises that you can easily apply into your current exercise program. Now I have here with me Vince, and he's going to be demoing some of those exercises. Now the first one today is going to be a one-arm dumbbell row. Before I have Vince here execute a few reps, what we want to remember with virtually any exercise is your setup. If you start in a bad position, it's not going to look good and it's certainly not going to feel good. So a common mistake with here is obviously a rounded upper back. And as you can see, he's not very rigid or stable. So what we're gonna do is correct that just a little bit. So his supporting arm and his leg that's supported on the bench as well we wanna lock that in. Open up that leg a little bit to allow for a better path on that dumbbell. With the elbows coming up way too high, you can see the shoulders riding forward, and that's not what we want. So ideally, what you want to think about is pulling with your elbows and stopping right at the midline of your body. So in this position right here, you can feel his entire upper back along with his core.
And for the KSPN weather report, mostly sunny, east wind 14 to 21 miles per hour with gusts as high as 26 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy, east wind 8 to 14 miles per hour. High 88, low 78, a humidity of 88%. Tomorrow, it's going to be partly sunny, east wind 8 to 11 miles per hour. High 88, low 78. The marine forecast, moderate to fresh rate winds will prevail through Tuesday. East wind 15 to 20 knots, wind waves 3 to 4 feet, east swell 5 to 7 feet. The sunrise will be at 5:55 a.m., high tide at 6:34 a.m., low tide at 1:18 p.m., and the sunset, you can catch that at 6:34 p.m. Well, there you have it. That is your weekend edition of the news, sports, and weather. We thank you so much for watching the Channel 2 News. I want to give a special shout out to my other half. And we wish everyone a good night, and we'll see you back here on Monday.